Faith is just another worthless sign. I will live my life as godless soul.
Juno friends, today we're doing another Roundabout podcast. But you thought your host would be Evan, but no. Today is I, Josue. Joining me today is
Evan.
And Jose.
You guys may hear that I am a bit excited today. Today we're talking about my favorite part with my favorite boy, Jojo Armani.
Someone's getting a little too antsy.
He's a little bit
Sorry.
excited for Giorno. I wonder why.
I know. But yeah,
But
today we're going to be talking about part 5, starring Giorno Giovanna. The
AK
only Jojo that doesn't have J-O-J-O.
and plus, he's the son of Dio.
Yeah, of course. Dio all capitals, by the way.
Dio in all caps.
Yeah.
All
Like
caps.
Dio kept himself busy during the events of Part 3.
Totally.
He got a few kids, and the best one was Giorno.
Yep. I don't know what you're talking about. Bohemian Rhapsody is a good kid.
Yeah, sure he is. But Giorno is the best kid.
Yes.
Dio would be proud of him.
I don't know about that. Dio is
I mean,
pure evil, while
it-
Giorno is a good boy.
Well,
Well, I
Giorno.
mean-
He's such a cinnamon roll, he has them in his hair.
I mean, I wouldn't say he's a good boy, but he does what he thinks is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says no to drugs.
Yeah, he wants to get drugs off the street.
Say no to drugs, kids.
He's like a
Remember the DARE
regular.
program.
He's like a regular 80s PSA.
So pretty much starting off with part 5, we see our most important character part 4 again, Koichi. Because he's
That
out and
little
about
run.
in Italy
And he gets robbed
Yep.
from Giorno.
by our
by-
character, of course.
Yes.
And, well, Koichi, of course, goes after him, trying to get his wallet back and also his luggage. Once
Little does he know his luggage gets turned into a frog by Giorno.
and just
Exactly.
hops away.
Koichi, heartbroken and no luggage, calls Jotaro for money again.
Yes.
And Koichi's there to find this one specific man, Giorno.
Giovanna.
So Italian.
Koichi
It
is sent to look for Giorno, but he doesn't know what Giorno looks like because he has a picture of Giorno, but Giorno, a few years back when he had black hair.
Which happened to change once he awakened his stand. Golden experience.
Yes.
And also changed his outfit style from a regular, normal schoolboy outfit to some pink outfit with a heart on.
Hey man, it's an upgrade. He's
It-
not
oh,
in
yeah.
school anymore, so he may as well
Hey,
upgrade his wardrobe.
Hey, it's fashion.
Probably. Wait, wasn't he 15?
He's technically
He's
like
15,
7. Yeah, he's 15. And even Mista points that out at one point.
Yeah, he's younger than Narancia, which is the youngest member of the gang.
So Giorno's got one mission. He's got to get the drugs off the street. And there's only one way to do that. He's got to defeat the boss.
And become a gangstar.
Not a gangster.
Gangstar. That's
Yep.
one tier higher.
Totally.
So, to do this, he teams up with Bruno Bucciarati, which is already a member of the Passion gang. Bruno just pretty much recommends him to Polpo, a capo of the gang, and there Giorno starts his initiation, which is don't let a lighter go out.
For 24 hours.
And, well, he kind of fails. The lighter gets wet. And he relights it. And out pods Black Sabbath.
Well, actually, he didn't realize it was janitor.
Well, Mario, the janitor.
Poor Mario.
Yes.
I can't believe it. Mario is fucking dead.
His soul wasn't evil enough for the arrow to take effect.
Yeah, so pretty much Black Sabbath will stab you with the golden arrow, which is what gives people stand abilities. And if you don't handle it, you fail the gangstar initiation.
And Giorno, needless to say, beats Black Sabbath and does get instated into the gang.
Yes.
And there's a sort of revenge. He kills Polpo.
Oh yeah, he makes Giorno's ability is to make objects, non-living objects into living objects. So he turns a gun into a banana, and of course Polpo eats the banana. And
Oh,
Little does he know, he hears the click.
And after that, Giorno becomes officially part of the gang. He officially joins Bruno's gang, consisting of Gunslinger Guido Mista, with his stand Sex Pistols,
yo,
Narancia with his stand.
I
I
was
should
gonna
say,
say.
Ooh.
Aerosmith.
an irony you say that. Will Smith does have a song called "Dude Looks Like a Lady."
Oh.
I feel like Naranja took a little bit of inspiration from that.
Just maybe.
Ivan Naranja, I mean, I want to say he kind of looks a little bit like
Steven Tyler?
Yeah, Steven Tyler.
Kind of does, yeah.
Kind of. I like.
And then we got Abakio, who can pretty much be summed up by Giorno, I hate you, I hate you, and his stand, Moody Blues, a stand that can't really fight, but
Can't really fight, but he can rewind what someone did.
it's great for investigations, and for this specific part and the villain, best stand you could ever have.
Oh yeah.
And then we have Fugo,
Oh, my favorite.
Penacata Fugo, my personal favorite of all characters of JoJo. He has some anger issues.
Just a bit. He almost beat a teacher to death, but that's in the past.
He had good reasons.
That teacher was a pedo. Well,
And-
not a pedo, but
Well, I mean, technically,
no,
yeah.
yeah, he was a
Technically.
pedo. He went to the university at a very young age.
And his stand, I think Fugo's stand pretty much fits in the best. Purple Haze.
A stand that's very angry, but very stupid.
That's actually one of my favorite
And
songs.
even a bit of a neat freak. Yeah, the stand's a neat freak. When it drools on his leg, he tries to clean it off. That's adorable. That's adorable little stand quirk.
And also, Fuga's the user that has the most fights in this part, so look forward to all those fights.
Yeah, all one of them.
Yep.
And Fugo even does get a spin-off. He gets two spin-offs, in fact. Golden Heart and Purple Haze Feedback, which may or may not be adapted into the anime, depending on who you ask. But they are great, and he only gets one fight, and halfway through the series, he just abandons the gang.
Yeah, but people explain why he did that. I still think he's kind of cowardice.
No,
It's kind of.
okay, I was about to say.
Because they do explain that Fugo is like one of the smartest characters in the group or the part in general.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
So he's able to like see the situation and say, okay, this is gonna work out or it's not gonna work out.
Yeah. And originally, Fugo was supposed to fully betray the gang and try to kill them. But Araki didn't want that to happen because he grew so close to the Part 5 cast. So he's just decided, Fugo, I'm not going to let you do that. Which I prefer, personally.
Fugo, you go.
You go.
Hang out in that bar playing the piano. Don't worry, they'll come back for you. So, their first mission, after Bruno becomes a capo after receiving some money, is to escort Trish Uno, who happens to be the boss's daughter.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
From what the gang sees, she doesn't seem to have a stand, but she is still able to see stands.
Yes.
And they gotta escort her while protecting her from a gang that betrayed Passion, La Squadra, who consist of, well, a bunch of weirdos, I'd say.
Yep.
Malone, the creepy uncle.
Oh.
He's a creepy uncle. There's no way around that. He is that creepy uncle. With what was his stand's name?
Babyface.
Babyface. Thank you. I get it mixed up.
Wait, isn't the one with the
Babyface is the one
Babyface
where
is the
he,
little
like,
computer.
Yeah.
Oh, the computer.
The computer that impregnates a woman.
That part, when I was watching that, I was like, "Oh my god, why?"
That is one of the weirdest stands.
Like I
but it
said,
is super
creepy uncle.
interesting.
Creepy uncle.
Yeah, it's even more interesting is that how the ability works.
It's creepy. And then you got Formaggio with little feet. Just shrinks you.
Yeah, it's surprising ability when the name is Little Feet.
Yeah. And even the gang makes fun of him for it, but admittingly, he does do a whole lot with it.
Oh yeah.
That's the first fight Narancia has.
Yes.
And it's one of the best. And then you got, then you also have,
Luso and Man in the Mirror.
yeah,
Michael Jackson.
it's basically one giant Michael. He looks like Michael Jackson.
And then, of course, we have Prosciuti, or Prosciutto, I don't know how to pronounce
Prosciutto.
that. Prosciutto, there you go. And Grateful Dead. And then we have...
And plus with that fight specifically, it's even a 2 fight. Like there's 2
Yeah.
stand users.
2 for the price of 1.
You got Pesci with Beach Boys, who, like, Pesci is an innocent child, I would say.
I don't know
Like,
about a child.
well, Pesci acts like a child. They have a brother dynamic that I absolutely love. And and there's an interesting fact with their stand names is that the Beach Boys and the Grateful Dead actually did work together a lot of the time.
Did they?
Yeah. So that's why those two were working together.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And they even have like a brotherly dynamic because of that. And I like those little touches.
Little fun
And then we
fact.
have their leader, a man who single-handedly almost beat the main villain,
Oh,
Rosado.
Yep, Rosado
Oh.
Nero. We missed out on White Album though.
Oh, I can't believe I forgot about
The
him.
White Album's so good.
Angry man. The pure definition of angry. Like if he was, the one quirk about him is that he hates the way some words are pronounced.
Especially if it's Italian.
oh,
Deaf in Venice should be deaf in Venice because it takes place in Italy. He gets pissed about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
oh,
It's just pure anger.
Eh.
it's kind
He-
of bad.
Oh yeah, he's got anger issues. Like most people in Part 5 have anger issues, admittedly.
Fugo?
But Rosado is composed and he almost beats the main villain. And plus his stand, Metallica.
Dude, Metallica, I think Metallica's a really cool stand. Just what its ability is.
Yeah. Like the thing with Metallica is that it can turn any iron into any sort of object.
Oh,
That includes.
The iron in your blood.
So he can literally put razor blades in your body.
yeah.
He is literally the perfect assassin. And plus, he could blend into the wall.
I mean, he's got a pretty unique getup. I don't know
Yeah.
about blending in.
And if it hadn't been for Narancia, he would have won.
Yeah, he definitely would have beat the boss.
Totally.
And speaking of the boss, like after they defeat everyone except for Rosado, he's the one out. They take Trish to see the boss, and well, it
The
turns
boss?
out the boss wants to kill her. Get rid of anyone who would know his identity. Okay,
He's
because
got to make sure to stay on the down low, or else he's gonna get screwed over.
he's paranoid. The main villain is paranoid. And after that, the whole gang, except for Fugo, decide to betray the boss.
Yes.
So now they're looking for a way to actually beat him, which comes in the help of an old friend from Part 3.
Ah, yes, Jean-Paul Pormelrith.
Oh, I knew it.
And he's a little bit worse for wear.
I knew
He's
it.
kind of a cripple now.
And he lost an eye.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
Silver Chariot kind of has to drag him around on the wheelchair. It's kind of sad
Sucks.
to see someone from Part 3 reduced to this.
Mm-hmm.
But
Shows what age can do.
yeah, and a man who can erase time, and that's the main villain's ability, erasing time, which I will explain right now. You see, and that's how it works. Any questions?
No, I understand that
It
completely.
was the best explanation I could have ever heard.
Okay, see, it's that simple to explain. Come on,
It just works.
it just works. Come on. So the boss he's an odd fellow. He has a split personality.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
In the form of there's the first personality, Diavolo, the boss,
And then there's my favorite personality, Doppio.
an innocent boy and kind of second in command.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
the underboss.
He kind of is. I mean, the second personality is kind of weirded me out a little bit.
What are you talking
What-
about,
what-
dude? All he does is think a frog is a phone, an ice cream cone is a phone, and everything else
Yeah,
around him is a
That's
phone.
like what?
Oh,
I
come on.
mean,
Yeah, no one. Come on, he's innocent. Just look at him.
Yeah.
but
And-
like that's the creepiest part. I mean, you have this one personality is like, oh, I'm gonna kill everyone that knows about me, and then you have the second part is like, so freaking paranoid
And
to the
Just
point
so
where
fragile.
And Doppio doesn't even
Whoa.
know that he's actually the boss, which is
Yeah.
the fun part. Even in his death, he doesn't know. And Diavolo's kind of got like a life hack because he's technically got two stands.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, they're both still King Crimson.
Yeah, except one can predict the future 10 seconds ahead, and that's how Diavolo is able to use his abilities super well.
I mean, if you had to suffer two souls in the same body, might as well have two stands in the same body.
I guess, but who do you think was the original personality? Like,
I'm still convinced it was Doppio, because when they explain his backstory, they do say he was a clumsy boy, he did this and that.
I mean,
it's the
but
first. I want to say it's the first personality.
Diavolo?
Yep.
I would say Doppio personally.
Yeah.
But the only way you could defeat Diavolo's bullshit ability is with another ability that's super overpowered.
Yeah.
The Requiem Arrow.
So,
Oh,
if you take the golden arrow that originally gave you a stand and stab your stand with it, it'll make it into a Requiem stand, which makes it way stronger than it already is.
And the Requiem Arrow is a more complete arrow. So effectively you get a way more powerful stand.
that's pretty interesting.
But-
Why isn't that arrow destroyed then?
But the thing is that when the moment you pierce yourself, you get a new. Technically your stand evolves, and its ability will change to whatever wish you want. Like if you want to defeat someone specific, and you wish that, your stand's ability will change to, help you with that. So the best way to beat someone who could skip time is to reset everything to 0.
Yep.
Oh wow.
And guess who gets that? Giorno, of
Yep.
course.
Of course, it's always the main
My
characters.
good boy.
Well, Giorno's a good boy, and honestly, he deserves it. With the sacrifice of Bruno.
Ah,
The
poor
s-
Bruno.
Well, the second sacrifice.
Ouch.
And Diavolo gets punished for all this stuff with the infinite death.
Mm-hmm.
He repeatedly gets killed and killed and killed over and over again.
Over and over and over. And
Did he
over.
deserve it? Yes, he did.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Doppio didn't. Doppio was a good
Well,
boy.
Doppio just got a regular death.
Yeah, but he didn't deserve it.
So I think we ought to talk about Gold Experience and why its ability keeps changing.
Why his ability keeps changing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It-
first they just say its ability is it turns inanimate objects into animate objects.
Yeah.
Yeah. Simple.
Yep.
like-
And then it's like, hey, we can make body parts out of this and
Yeah.
also heal ourselves.
And
Oh, yeah.
it accelerates, and when you get punched by it, it accelerates your brain.
Mm-hmm. But your actual motor systems don't function properly.
And also, it can apparently bring back the dead.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Just a bit.
So Bruno gets killed, and Giorno accidentally brings him back to life as a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
So for half the part, we have a Bruno zombie.
He doesn't bleed, he doesn't breathe. He
Wait.
doesn't even need to eat or sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Bruno is a walking, talking zombie.
I'm
And
confused.
Okay, so after the
I'm
boss
confused.
punched Bruno straight through the stomach, and Bruno made it out alive. Well, not alive technically. he was already
that,
halfway to
that,
death.
Oh, that, yeah.
Giorno
okay, never
healed
mind.
him,
Never
but
mind.
as he healed him, he was pretty much dead.
so,
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember now. And then he used his own ability to heal himself.
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember.
so, before we end it, care to explain why Giorno is the best boy?
I don't think we have enough time, but to make it short, he's got cinnamon roll hair. He's got blonde and gold blonde locks.
Oh,
He's
Gold
got
locks.
the strongest stand in all of JoJo.
that makes him the
He's-
best.
He says no to drugs.
Insert
He's
stereotype.
Italian, so he could probably make a pretty good pizza.
Mm-hmm.
He's a son of Dio, but he's good. So, and he's also technically the son of Jonathan from our part 1.
Technicalities.
And
Yeah.
and also, since Dio means God in Italian,
He's
we
Jesus.
practice Giorno is Jesus.
Giorno.
Part 5 is basically one giant
Bible.
Bible.
It's the better version of the Bible. It's the one we all wanted but couldn't have.
Put part 5 in your Bible, please. Oh,
Please, I will instantly become Christian if you put this in the Bible.
anything else about Giorno you love?
I think we'll end this here. As much as I'd love to keep going, we're running out of time.
Well, I'm just gonna give my quick thoughts. Part 5 is my personal favorite part of all time. I love the cast. I love Mista. I love Abacchio's anger. I love Fugo especially. And Giorno, while he's not my favorite, I do like his thought process a lot. I do enjoy watching Giorno. And he gives everyone else a chance to fight, which I like. And that's why part 5 is the best. Prove me wrong.
I'm gonna have to agree with some of that, but personally, I like Mista a lot better. He's more of the I feel like the caretaker of the group, like kind of ish. Considering like he feeds his own stand. I mean, come on, and he's never late to lunchtime. Like he takes his break from whatever he's doing just to eat lunch. I mean, what's not to like?
That is admirable.
All right, and you guys can already guess how I feel about part 5, so I think we'll just wrap this up.
Yeah. Care to give the final words?
Thank you for the DiGiorno's for sponsoring us today. And
Of course.
I'm just going to say bye.
Arrivederci. I can finally say it, and it fits.
Bye.